Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find a link to my website, footstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, so we've got Mercury direct now. Congratulations, we made it through. Oh my God, we can actually sit down and start talking about relationships, maybe getting to know new people, new relationships. I feel like as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I feel like even if you're just getting to know somebody, I feel like, really opening up that heart center with Mars is going to be going direct as well on the 13th of November, and you guys, you're going to hear me keep saying that over and over and over again, November 13th, because Mars rules the masculine energy, so the masculine energy can start moving forward. They can start making decisions, okay? Getting to know each other, codependency, and heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, I feel like this has a lot to do with conversations that are needing to be had. I feel like, for some of you, this has to do with children. Maybe it's conversation. For some of you, maybe you even have children. I feel like your kids have been codependent on you, and maybe that's why you haven't been able to have this conversation. Also, I feel like somebody here, it has something to do with codependency, and here it has something to do with your ex, okay? Your ex is what is keeping you stuck to this relationship. I feel like maybe your ex is codependent on you. This ex has a codependency. Maybe they have a drug problem, alcohol problem, any one of those things. And I feel like, these are something that you definitely need to talk about. Let me see something here. What is this heart-to-heart conversations? Yeah, again, I do believe that this person has addiction issues that I feel like is needing to be overcome. And I feel like, with that said, for some of you, I feel like you are walking away from an ex here. I feel like, there has been no emotional stability whatsoever. I feel like this person has definitely been emotionally manipulative. I think that they've been in and out of your life, and I feel like they are not here to even make an investment. Yeah, I feel like you're needing to make a choice to go ahead and walk out of this relationship, walk away from the codependencies as well. Yeah, I feel like this has been just a sexual relationship for some of you. For others of you, I think you're only staying for the children, okay? And that's what this overall energy is saying to me. Your love life is affected by children. I don't feel like there is any getting this off the ground. I feel like there is no stability in this relationship whatsoever. Release your ex. Spirit, please show me the release your ex card. Yeah, everything's showing up in reverse. Hasty energy. I feel like, this communication is stuck. Yes, this person is a liar, a cheater, and a thief. Maybe this person has cheated on you in the past, and I feel like, even if you haven't even noticed, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, there's sorrow, grief, sadness, crying over spilt milk. Listen, you guys, we're trying to come out of this energy. Yeah, Hanged Man, you're needing to see things from a different perspective, and I feel like there's no victory without sacrifice, is what I just heard. Okay, yeah, karma. You can either continue to reconcile with this, or the karma is saying judgment call. It is time for you to blow the final whistle. The final whistle is being blown, and it's time for you to make a decision and be willing to sacrifice this relationship. All right, Spirit, please show me. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, and become single. Nine of Pentacles is the single lady card. So I feel like, you're really like needing to walk away. I feel like you've had a lot of things coming at you. I think that you're tired of the fighting, the arguing, and I feel like whenever you guys have conversations, it's a manipulative conversation as well. Show me the children. Spirit, please show me children. Yeah, Eight of Wands, communications. Okay, and yeah, communicating about not wanting to work on this relationship. It doesn't bring you any more love. I feel like it's, with this kind of showing up on its side, it's like, you're pouring from an empty cup. I feel like you have a lot of love for your children, and I feel like you're only staying for the children. At least that's your excuse anyway, that you're staying for the children. Because like I said, and you're going to hear me say it again, if you're not bound and gagged in the basement, you can get up and leave at any point in time. Stop using your children as an excuse and pretending you're happy in a situation so that the kids can be appeased. Because the kids want to know that you're out living your life and living your best life. And that's how you're actually teaching your children. You don't stay together for kids, okay, you guys? Come on, knock it off. You guys know better than that. And you've heard your friends say it. Yeah, the kids, they don't want to see this. The kids end up in reverse, and that's how this card showed up. When you stay in a relationship just for the children and you're not happy in this relationship, you're teaching them how to actually be in a relationship, which means they're going to go out and they're going to actually have the same fucked up issues as you do, and they're going to go out and manifest somebody just like you did. And they're going to stay longer past the expiration date because that's what you taught them how to do, even though you're miserable and you're not happy, you guys. That's just really shitty. It's really shitty, and it's unfortunate how much wasted time we finally have, or that we have. And I'll be honest with you, you just have to gain the courage to walk away from what no longer serves a purpose. It's a real bummer that we stay in these relationships. Spirit, please show me this love relationship. And it's a codependency, codependency on the ex as well. For some of you, it's child support. It's cheaper to keep her because you don't want to pay alimony and child support. Come on. Yeah, and it has to do with the yang energy, and it shows up in reverse. So the number 1. And again, there's that masculine energy. So protection message, be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. And what is that move for? Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good. So go forth with assistance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. And maybe that's realizing that there's more to this love thing than you're giving it credit. Maybe it's having enough love for your children that you walk away from what is unhealthy, for everybody, and because you're done working on this relationship. 2 8s tells me that there is news that can change the relationship, okay? I do feel like, with the codependency, maybe for some of you, this was a sexual addiction that you're having to overcome, and I do feel maybe there's a third party here as well. Maybe there was a third party that got involved, especially when I'm seeing the getting to know each other. I feel like, someone here is about ready to become single. Now, whether you do that today or it's the initiation, something here is coming. And I feel like this masculine, if the two of you live together, I feel like this masculine is moving out, or I almost feel like you're begging him to stay. And it's asking you to release this energy. This is harsh energy. I'm not going to lie. This is very harsh energy. Very deceptive is what I'm getting out of it. And I'll be honest with you. I kind of don't like this energy at all, personally. Spirit, please show me their love life. Yeah, say what you mean and mean what you say. And I feel like, if you say you're leaving, leave. And quit making excuses. I feel like, you keep talking, but it's like the words that are coming out of your mouth are not matching the actions. So it's saying, if you're going to leave, leave, release your ex. Ladies, quit going back for the sex, quit going back for the children, and this goes for the men too, quit going back. I feel like, it's not even worth it anymore. I think that you guys have, yeah, there's no place like home. So I do feel like for some of you, you're depressed. I think that you've been sitting at home, contemplating this, and what you're going to do with this energy. And I think that it's just really time for you. I feel like you need to let this person move out of the home as well, or ask them to leave the home. Or you need to go out and find your own new home. I'll be honest with you, if I go through a breakup, I sure in fact don't want to sit there in all the sadness and regret in the house that the two of us lived in, I would rather go out and find a new home and have new energy, and really play that one to the best of my ability. And because I have faith that everything is going to work out in divine right time. I just feel like you need to have faith that everything's going to be there, when it, for the kids, the love that the kids need is going to be there. And I think that needs to be your number one priority. I do feel like there is this sense of longing, though. You're longing for someone to be here. You're longing for someone that maybe even in the past, for some of you, that you got to know, and you're hoping that this person is going to return and want to have a conversation with you. I do believe for some of you that an ex did get in the way of the two of you. And I think that it brought a lot of sadness, when it comes to it. Because I think that in the past, and this is a whole nother situation, you guys, I'm sorry, it's kind of split now off into another area. My apologies. Spirit just kept going. I feel like this person, walked away in the past, and I do believe that, there hasn't been any conversation with the two of you. And I do feel like an ex really did get in the middle of the two of you guys coming together, because I am seeing, this as, this person said, you know what, if you're not going to say what you mean and mean what you say, I'm going to walk away. And see, he's like they're going in opposite directions. And now all of a sudden you see this blonde here. Okay. And it's the same person. So I feel like maybe he wasn't telling her the truth. He wasn't telling her the truth, and he went towards this person. But I feel like this person and him are no longer, I think that he's upset with himself for going towards this other person. So I feel like he's trying to strategize his way back to the other person. If that makes sense to you guys, I'm sorry. I'm tapping into two totally different energies. So what it's telling me to is just have faith, you guys. As far as if you guys have children, look out for your children, because I'm really seeing the emphasis on the child here. And it's like, look at how she's looking at him. Like, she's like, whatever, dude. What are you saying to my mom? Just, this is ridiculous. And it's like, the kid has no, pay attention to your children and how your children react with the people in your life. I told somebody that a long time ago. I said, pay attention to how your kids react to the people, if this isn't their father or this isn't their mother that you're bringing into their life. I've said, you can tell a lot, about this person by the way the kids warm up to them, and if the kids are warming up to them and this person is good with your children, then, really think about that. If they're making the kids a part of their priority, you need to think about that. Look at the way that person hugs your children. You can see a lot in the affection that that person has for your children. But the thing is the kids are only going to act in accordance to the way their parent is acting in that relationship. So it was like, I was talking to somebody a while back, and, everything was great. Everything was grand. And the kids absolutely adore me. But then the father starts to pull away. And this is a past, this is a relationship from like 4.5 years ago. Father starts to pull away. And now the kids are like, they don't know how to act. And so now the kids are kind of like, I want to hug her. She's great. She's grand. I adore her. But dad's energy is like, we're not supposed to, so they didn't know how to react with me anymore. And it was like, I had to really look at that situation. And because I'm not a selfish individual as much as I wanted to be, because I loved him. I loved those kids. I had to really look at like how it was affecting the children. And when the kids start looking at me like, I'm not allowed to, I don't know if I'm supposed to hug you, or, that's when I have to say, you know what, all selfishness aside, I have to walk away from this because it's not healthy on the children. It's not healthy on the other party, and it's not healthy for me because I am a mom and I am nurturing and I want to be there for these children, but I can't, and so I've had that happen to me multiple times in relationships, and so I'm not willing to do that anymore. If the person's actions doesn't meet what they're telling me, or vice versa, or then you really have to look at the scenario and you have to be the big kid and you have to make big kid decisions. And again, all selfishness aside, you have to be willing to sacrifice, and if that means be single because you're not getting your return on your investment, that means that you have to really look at it and ask yourself, is this how you want to continue going down the road? Or are you going to have more respect for the, when it comes right down to it, have respect for myself, but also, as a child, that's got to be really confusing, and you don't want to put a child through that. So sometimes it's best to just cut your losses and let the children heal, and until somebody can give you that emotional stability. And I feel like, that's the one thing. This person didn't give you emotional stability. In the upright, this would tell me that this person showed you love. They showed you affection. They showed you care, and they showed you stability. The 4 pillars is stability. In the reverse, it says that this person did not make you feel emotionally stable whatsoever, especially after having these heart-to-heart conversations with this person. So it was like, yeah, as much sadness as there was, you had to turn around and walk away, and because you were done. It's like you take the 5 fucking swords and you leave the 2 in the background. See, there's 7 swords, there's 2 in the background right up here. See, 1, 2. So it's like he's leaving in broad daylight and saying, I've had enough of this and I'm just gonna have to strategize my ass right out of here. So it's like, the 5 of swords is nobody wins in this situation. The 2 of swords is the decision. So the 7 of swords is like, I'm just going to cut my losses and take what I've got, all I can gather. And yeah, I may leave some things behind. Maybe they're thoughts, beliefs, perceptions. Maybe I'm leaving some of my love. Maybe I'm leaving my heart behind. But at the same time, I got to be able to do that in order to be able to go out and manifest. Because again, say what you mean and mean what you say. When you come into the sphere of people, it's actually quite mean when you, say one thing and do another. Don't come in. It's like what is it? Bob Marley says, never disturb a woman if you don't plan on, don't wake up a woman's, heart if you don't plan on actually, investing in it. And I know it's not those words per se, but it's something along those lines. And I feel like, because you can come in like a knight in shining armor, but the problem is if you don't have anything backing you and you're not willing to make this stable offer, then, it's just a matter of games, and nobody wants to play games anymore. So, you really got to look at that, you guys, and ask yourselves, is this how you want to continue to go down this road? I know for me, the answer is fuck no. But that's because I've learned my lesson. So, if they ain't willing to come at you straight, then, really look at the situation. And again, red flags aren't just shiny little things put there for you to look at and enjoy. They're put there, for you to really understand where you're at. So what does the masculine want to say to the feminine here, Spirit? Please show me the masculine to the feminine. 3 cards. Masculine to the feminine. Okay. I miss you. Yeah, I miss you. And he wants you to trust him. So this could be a whole nother situation, and one more card. I want to be with you. Yeah, I'm not really seeing that here, though. It's like, again, say what you mean and mean what you say. So it goes right back to that card. You want this person to trust you. The masculine says, I miss you and I want to be with you, but your actions are completely opposite of that. This masculine pretends that they don't care. They, have other people in their lives that they had entertained or have been entertaining. And the fact of the matter, and this is who I'm tapped into. And they say that no one makes you feel the way you do, but at the same time, I really don't see you progressing any further because, again, the communication is off. And I feel like this is emotional manipulation. So 3 from the feminine to the masculine. 1, 2. What if you don't accept me for who I really am? Yeah, see, there's 4 here. I daydream about you. I'm making a plan to come back to you. And I have a plan, but you have to trust me. And both of them are talking about trust. I want to say that for some of you, I feel like that's the thing, is this person didn't accept you for who you are. They didn't take the time to really get to know you and, and embrace that beautiful person that you are. And whenever you were talking, this person wasn't listening. They were worried, they were comparing you to their ex, and their children are what was on their mind. And so I feel like for some of you, there's a wedge driven between you and the children. For others of you, I feel like this person, they always had their children when the two of you guys were together. So if this is a dating scenario, you guys didn't spend any time alone. You spent it all with the children. Because see how the children are even here in the background as well. It's like you're trying to talk, two adults trying to talk, and you've got the kids always in the background. And look, he's trying to talk to her, and she's like the child's right here in the middle. So again, there's a codependency issue. And when you've got the kids as the overall energy over the codependency, it's like you need to take your kids to the ex and drop them off. If you have that, and really make time for this relationship and follow your heart. But if you're always using your kids as an excuse as to why you can't be in a relationship, I want to spend more time with my kids. Well, that's great. But love is also here too for you guys. So, whatever side of the fence you are, no matter what, come out of the victim mentality and have faith that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. So you guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. You guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and we'll chat again tomorrow. Take care.